This is Spiritual Balboa. I'd like to talk about something mystical today, and it's people think of witchcraft or magic. It's like, oh, I had to light a candle and put my focus and energy into the universe, and cast a spell, and it's satanic, demonic. No, it's not. Magic is simply the advanced part of the mind, body, and spirit, and the energy that you give off. Your energy manifests itself in thought forms, and your thought forms have energy, and whatever you focus on, that's where your life's going to go. And a wise person once said, um, when you think about something, even though if you don't try to manifest it, you give it space. And that's true. Whatever you think about, you give it space, you give it power. Anything in this material dimension called Earth, has this third. What's this? What is this? A third dimension? Yeah, third dimension. And you think about it and you give it power. Anything doesn't have power unless you give it power. Meaning for example, you look outside and there's a sky right there and it's so pretty and you just like, oh, I never focused my attention on that and it's so beautiful. It never it never mattered to you unless you thought about it. You gave it power. You give it importance. People give things importance to their thoughts, perception on it. If you don't give it importance, whatever your perception is on it at the time, you give it power. And to tell you how powerful it is, not believe that you can do something to see if it happens. If you don't believe something is never going to happen. Excuse me. It's never ever going to happen. It's never going to manifest itself. It's going to be in the void with no purpose and no meaning, and it's not going to exist. Well, what does that mean in the void? I speak philosophically all the time. In a literal sense, it's not going to exist. You're not going to be able to do the task. You're not going to be able to emulate yourself to do the task. Whatever you focus on, you could think of it all ways how to get it done or create it, and it's going to get done depending on how much focus you put on it and how much in all aspects. Whether you're physically, you're gonna have to physically put it in apparition it into existence. But of course, you have to have focus to do that. The more focus you have is like money. You're rich. You're rich in focus, and to be rich in focus, it will, it will process it. It will process itself to have value. You have focus, you have value anyway. You know. Whether it be a relationship or anything, it's magical, it's mystical. And why do I say it's magical and mystical? Um, not only that one example, there's another example. You say you have a picture and you want to paint a picture and you just have every detail in your mind. You put every detail that's in your mind on that paper, on that canvas, it comes alive and somebody sees it the way you wanted to portray it. That's the most beautifulest thing in the world, the most beauty in the world. Somebody understanding. And understanding is intimacy. All we want is somebody to understand us. And the only way somebody's going to understand us is through our focus and how we express our focus. That's what the way life works. That's what the street sweeper, the lawyer, the layman, and everybody wants is understanding. In every aspect, to have understanding, you must have focus, and to direct your focus to get understanding is what you want, and that's whatever anybody and everybody wants. To not get it, they supplement it with something else. It's called compensation, and nobody wants to compensate. Everybody wants to have what they want, and not to say you're going to get what you want, but you have a better chance of getting what you want than not, and you eventually will if it's not with that. And that thing you wanted somebody to understand, and maybe towards somebody else one day, but you will get it. Just how bad you want it. And how bad you want it is how hard you focus on it. To the extreme level. and that's magic itself. It's powerful. I can't stress how powerful it is. Try it yourself. You know, you focus on it, it will happen. Just try it. It's something simple or something complex. It's nothing out of your reach. It's only, whatever limitations you put on yourself is going to become a limitation. It's going to apparition itself in your life, and it's not going to be a possibility. Whatever possibility you entertain, whether fiction or nonfiction, excuse me, it'll happen. I just got off work, guys. I'm not like, I'm at home, relaxed, calm, ready to talk, focused, and just chilling basically. I'm comfortable. But that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening. This is Spiritual Bible. I'm out.